Wrestle-Cast is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
This isn't about the dead, it's about the living. It's about my mother. It's about my sister. It's about my wife. It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
In the back, there are men and women. Seasoned professionals, dues paid in full, gunning to be the best.
I'll always light the way, and all you have to do is let me in.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RBT Entertainment on Spotify.com. Spotify. I almost thought I was going to burp there, but I didn't. Spotify, YouTube, wherever else we find it's fine. Iron Korean live on RBT Entertainment's official Twitch.tv channel. Twitch. Oh, the thing that I leak, where everyone's making a shitload of money but us. And wherever else we find this fine art recording, live on the Twitch. Indie wrestling, mainstream, you know the thing. My name's Matty J. That is TWK.
When you walk away, you won't hear me say, please, oh baby.
You're a little far from your mic.
Clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Time to let it go.
You were a little quiet there. Just a tad. We heard you, but I had to lower the thing. Joining us, ladies and gentlemen, Shintigercurl.
When you walk away, Sora is in Smash. Cry, all you Doomslayer fanboys. He is a Mii fighter. He's totally gonna bang. It's a battle tonight. It's totally canon now.
So, you two are going that way with a song, and I don't blame you. But I got my own thing, and this will all make sense for you wrestling fans out there, because this was Sakurai's last announcement, and to a lot of knowledge, it's the last big DLC thing for Smash Ultimate.
It is literally the last DLC for Smash, period.
So
when it comes to Smash Ultimate, it's the last thing.
Yep.
That's so basically, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Joker, Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
I called it on Twitter.
Oh, a lot of people called it actually, but they didn't stop me from marking out like Hangman coming out on Wednesday night with Sora coming out with his Keyblade. Whole crowd going, Keyblade shit! Keyblade shit! Keyblade shit!
It would be weird if they actually swapped places. That Sora was the Joker and Hangman was the final DLC character.
Giving King K. Rool a buckshot lariat.
Oh no! It's a cowboy shit!
Oh god, Luigi cowering from a dead eye. Sora suffering a bad knee from that bad ladder bump because he had to take a DDT, a freaking paradigm shift DDT from Mox.
So I think we can all say that we are hyped for this, and apparently,
our buddy
Nick has been playing Metroid Dread. So
I've seen Grand Pooh Bear stream that game. Good lord, it looks so good.
I would like to play it, but I suck at 2D Metroid. I tried playing Metroid Fusion a few days ago, trying to get back into it. I died in about 10 minutes.
How do you die in Metroid Fusion? It's the easiest.
The same way I die in the tutorial of Zelda Link to the Goddamn Past.
Here's what happened.
The same goddamn way.
I do fine.
There is no shame.
And then I go against the first boss, and it kills me.
First boss is easy.
Not for
You,
me.
you tell that to a guy who died in the tutorial dungeon in Link to the Past.
That's official. You guys are on the same league of gamers as Elliot from the SGB.
Well, there are worse people to be compared to.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Twitch Palace.
Well, nevertheless,
There are worse gamers. I mean, Billy Mitchell is one of them, so we're better than Billy Mitchell at the very least. We at least admit to our suckage.
That we do. Anyways, Matty, what kind of wrestling do we have to talk about tonight?
Well, no clips, because I didn't feel like doing any clips this week. There were plenty of good promos. This was, by large, AEW's best show. Best show. Very high bar, I know. But this is pretty much, JC's, are you better than Chugs? I do not have an Xbox, so I cannot claim to be better than Chugs.
I can guarantee you I'm probably better at Smash than Chugs is.
Kind of a low bar. A lot of people are as good as Chugs, to be fair.
I can probably beat Chugs in Smash.
Who does he main in Smash, anyway? Do we know?
Doesn't matter. I can beat him.
Stone Cold.
Stone Toad. By the way, that highlight video that you guys talked about a couple of weeks ago, I watched it. Yeah. Thumbs up. Yeah, so no clips. We have a stinger. Oh, we got a stinger. Don't worry. The stinger's up there. But we're just doing news, winners and losers. And I got I know shit as a D-cell, I got a FU button. Oh, I got a fuck you button. But that's the end of the show. We got to start with the beginning. Tito, I know you didn't expect to be doing this this early, but read the news. Let's do it.
First, I got to start with some bad news, as earlier today it was announced that one of the greatest championship belt makers of all time, Reggie Parks, passed away to COVID-19.
Yeah, this was complications due to COVID-19. I believe it was pneumonia that took him down, but it was due to the virus. Long story short, basically the short version is what T-Dub just said.
Just to go over some of the things he's done. He's made belts for UFC.
Yeah.
He's made the classic Intercontinental title, the classic WWF Tag Team titles, the classic...
You know what?
WWF...
If I say Winged Eagle, a lot of you are going, he did that, and we say, yup, that's his belt.
Yep, the famous belt that Randy Savage won in WrestleMania 4. That was Reggie Parks.
That was Reggie Parks. I think it was, it was belt... it was someone else who made the AEW title, but I think Parks had some help with the AEW belt.
Not that I'm aware of. Also, on Madonna's album Hard Candy, on the cover you see her wearing a belt. He made that belt.
Yeah.
This guy, he's just legendary belt maker, and at the very least, he got to live to a very long age. He died in his 80s, which not the worst age to die in.
I mean, there's nothing else more to say. The Winged Eagle, the Classic Intercontinental Championship, the UFC belt before the octagonal thing that they have now, that's his handiwork. He's done good.
Yeah, apparently also made belts at NWA and WCW. So, and Shimmer, it looks like.
And Shimmer, yeah.
That's a lot of gold right there.
Dave Milliken. I was thinking it was Dano. It was Dave Milliken. Yeah, thanks, Enigma.
That's another legendary belt maker. Thankfully, he's still around.
Wrap him in bubble wrap. We need good belt makers.
No kidding.
Anyway.
All right, so let's see. We also have the main event for Halloween Havoc set. It's going to be Tommaso Ciampa defending the NXT title against Braun Breaker,
who had a beautiful promo against Tommaso Ciampa. He's not lacking in the stick department. That is for absolute certain. So
do you guys think that they're going to pull the trigger and give him the belt?
JD from New York is pretty much turning paranoid, thinking that's the end of Tommaso Ciampa's reign already.
Considering how they've been pushing this guy lately and the new direction NXT is going, I think JD has a...
Yeah. I mean, that's the way it's looking. I mean, they really seem to want to get out the old, out with the old, in with the new seems to be the thing with the current NXT 2.0 agenda.
To me, yeah, go ahead.
I was just agreeing with him. Go ahead.
Yeah, and you're coming in a little quiet on your end there, Shin. But just a tad. This seems to be the message to the veterans: either get to the main roster or get the fuck out. And I think Gargano's looking at that clock going, well, I may not go to AEW, but clock's ticking. It's either that or look like Zardoz the Great on Raw.
If he goes to Raw or SmackDown, it's going to be a coin flip as to how well he's going to do.
I mean, it's obvious where Vince wants to take his company, and you know what? It's going to be the short-term direction, and it's going to hurt the long-term. But audience of one, I know where my chips lay right now, and I'm happy to be all elite.
Indeed.
Though, you know what? If it gives a couple title runs out of people who are deserving, Braun Breaker's young into this business, but he's got the charisma. He's got some of the wrestling skill. He's definitely got his uncle's mic ability. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. And Nemo, you know how we roll. We'll get to the belt. We will get to the TBS title. We will get to it. I wanted to bring that up. Yeah, he's like, TBS title, yay, nay. We'll get to it.
And JC says that they're going to give Braun Breaker the belt. They should have put him in the 4-way instead of Von Wagner. Yes, the legendary Von Wagner of the Von Wagner dynasty.
Correction, you need to say his full name.
Which is?
It puts the lotion in the basket, Von Wagner.
It's the son of one of the Beverly brothers. Actually, you know what? Fair. Actually, fair.
I know. Yeah. He's the son of a Beverly brother. Still.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you're that dude Beverly. Wait, what? Who? So yeah, Von Wagner. People can shit on all they want. You know what? Fair. You guys remember the Beverly brothers? They weren't that good.
They're fine.
They weren't that good.
They were middling.
I believe, as MJF would say, they were mid.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a fairly accurate statement.
In a division with the fabulous Rougeau brothers, Demolition, the Brain Busters, the Rockers, and the Legion of Doom at a few points, Beverly Brothers just did not stick out that much.
Well, it's definitely a tough competition because that was one of the greatest times for tag team wrestling in WWE.
Yep.
All right, next up, Women of Wrestling is back with AJ Brooks as the executive producer, and as the main star, they're going to be building the company around Tessa Blanchard.
Bitch. Okay. And by the way, rest in peace, Ace on that one. He's famous. Okay. So I'm of two minds of this. One, my most congratulations, April Brooks, jumping into something, into a wrestling project. Fair. You do know Tessa Blanchard is nuclear, right? And not in a good way, right? And she's put out a t-shirt trying to play off of that, thinking, oh, I'm still good. Everyone's saying, get gone, bitch. Mm-hmm. And she's the only one who doesn't seem to fucking know.
It really says a lot when not even WWE will hire you.
When AEW and when the Elite and the Fed flat out say no to you, as in hard no, as in go fuck yourself, no. If it was just the allegations and the allegations of racism that are backed up by a lot of people, you could easily say, hey, I was this person, I was bad, that was my bad, I'm just going to leave for a while, refocus myself, I'll be back, I'll be better. But Tessa flat out refused to wrestle for Impact, who was their world fucking champion, by the fuck. Mm-hmm.
And I believe that she wouldn't even record a promo for them, like a simple 2-minute promo.
Couldn't even do a 1-minute video on a cell phone from Mexico to say, hey, I'm staying safe. I'm waiting for it to be safer for me to travel back. Not even the commentary saying, hey, I'll drop the title for now, but I want a shot when I'm able to get it back. Not even that. She wants to be, I don't want to say the C word because it's a woman and I want to get us in trouble again.
All it takes for her is to just say, I'm sorry. It worked for Shawn Michaels. It worked for Jeff Hardy. It could work for her. But that T-shirt was like, no, that's not the right move.
That T-shirt is literally saying, fuck you to the accusations. And also, Shin, you are coming extremely quiet now.
I don't know what the problem is.
That is indeed quite strange. It might be an internet thing, because sometimes the internet does that to people's microphones. I would know. It's done that to me.
I'd say come close to the mic, maybe.
I'm as close as I can get.
Come closer. Closer, Shin.
I'm just about eating my mic.
Oh, yeah. Eat that mic. Eat it.
Phrasing.
How's this?
A little better, but is the setting, are the settings for the microphone as high as they can go, though?
They're all at max.
Sometimes computers just do that.
Yeah, so we do apologize.
Technology!
We do apologize for the quietness of Shintigercurl's mic. He was fairly loud the last few weeks, the last couple of months, so...
And he was fine during the call before we went live.
Yeah.
Anyways, in more news that's gonna make you just smack your head. Guess who got arrested?
Wildcat Chris Harris.
Drinking and driving.
You mean Braden Walker?
Yes.
Yup. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Chris Harris did pull a Braden Walker. Folks, I was thinking about it. I was thinking of hitting the what the fuck button. I was this close.
Am I the only one who realizes the irony of this?
Right?
Yep. Considering the tag team, yep.
Considering his tag team partner was James Storm, who notoriously is a drinker, and yet it's Chris Harris that ends up getting a DUI.
It's like my sister when we were both younger. She's the devil of the family. She would never get hurt. She jumped from the roof onto a pile like a 7-foot pile of light snow or whatever. And yet, I'm the one with the knee scar and 4 shoulder dislocations. All time, not in one shot, for God's sakes. I would have had a surgery for that by now.
No kidding, but I think that you just got the short end of the gene pool, unfortunately.
In more ways than one. And I'm the older brother.
Oh, wow. You just got unlucky then.
Yeah, I was born premature, so that explains some of it.
Yes. But nevertheless, Chris Harris,
I don't know if he was born premature, but that was a dumb fucking move.
No kidding. Just why? Why?
Uber! Get an Uber. Seriously, I know the prices are a little up because not everyone wants to go out and carry people during a goddamn pandemic. I get it, but $30 is not going to be the worst of your $30 Uber over jail.
Yeah, it's like you can pay a little extra for Uber, or you can pay a lot of extra for jail. Make your pick.
There's a part of me that's thankful I don't have a driver's license because I'm a fucking idiot sometimes. I'm a reasonably intelligent human being, and even I'm an idiot sometimes. I mean, have you seen how I've run my production? In the last few years, barely professional.
I don't have a license because driving literally scares me.
Hey, there we go.
I wouldn't do that.
We got your loudness back. We're good.
Yeah, I can tell you as someone who does drive, I don't blame you for being a little terrified of it because I've had some close calls while driving. Just some people out there, it's like, how do they get a license? And then you see people like Chris Harris out there. It's like, oh, there's also these people out there. Lovely.
Yeah, this is part of the reason why I'm glad I live in Ottawa instead of the small town where I would have been forced to have gotten a driver's license.
Yeah, you can just get on your bicycle and go downtown.
Which is what I did, by the way, in the old hometown. But that was like a 45-minute bike ride. No, I could take the bus. Public transit. Not the safest, especially in the pandemic, again, but safer. And again, $30 to get your ass home. And not even that. Some places like $10 on an Uber.
Yeah, it all depends on the time, the place. Just there's a lot of variables that go into effect when it comes to an Uber ride.
It's at worst a $30 Uber, and you're sitting on your ass going, I'm going to drink and drive.
Yeah, there's a million, million better solutions. Just drinking and driving is usually the worst. Anyways, now getting over to All Elite Wrestling, which took place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this week.
Hold the hardcore, baby.
Folks, this is not a WWE fill-up crowd. This is a hardcore. This is a true Philly crowd.
Indeed.
Same crowd that shat on Roman Reigns.
Yes, and this Dynamite start off with the Super Elite defeating Jurassic Express, Christian Cage, and Danielson in an excellent opening contest.
Yep.
Beautiful. That was something to watch. This show, to quote Chopper Pete Quinnell, was bookmarked between an 8-man tag and the ladder match, which was a 7-man match.
Could have easily been a clusterfuck, but it wasn't.
Both could have easily... Actually, clusterfuck in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way. It's a good clusterfuck.
And it was. You got to see all sorts of double team moves in this match, including an indie taker to the outside to take out Christian Cage.
And the best tag team move in the business, the Bucks and Adam Cole.
And Kenny hitting a you're talking about the kissing segment.
The PWG spot, as I like to call it.
Yep. Best spot in wrestling.
Oh, yeah!
Although second goes to Adam Cole teasing a dive to the outside, stopping halfway and just going,
Adam Cole, baby!
and then immediately getting his shit pushed in by Luch.
I just love Giovanni's reaction is, "Oh, you jerk!"
Nah.
Goddamn Schiavone.
I love
Tony this week was 50-50. He was back. He was hit and miss, but when he hit, good Lord.
I just love Giovanni.
There's some moments in there that are like, they're so goddamn meme-worthy.
I just love the fact that he just takes no shit. He's just like, oh, obviously this will happen. Like, oh, there's MGF, that bastard. I hope somebody pushes his shit.
And I'm pretty sure we may as well talk about the ninjas.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about... so first off, Darby Allin had an interview backstage with Jim Ross, and he talked about his history, good stuff there, as to why he painted his face. Then he had
this was already for those going, oh, why is MGF doing he's such a dick? First off, it's the same thing as BDSM. You know, you want to know what to do a scene in BDSM? Consent. If you don't have consent, that's buy it.
Indeed.
So and, MJF doing that, consent was given. Also, pretty sure the makeup thing was public knowledge from day one.
Yeah, it was, but I guess they're just reiterating it for any new viewers.
Yeah. If you want to know what non-consent looks like, look up Paige and Charlotte Flair.
Nani?
I believe you mean Nia Jackson, Charlotte Flair?
No, Paige and Charlotte Flair. A few years ago, Paige cut a promo and she talked about her brother, Reed.
Oh, yeah.
He did not run it by either Rick or Charlotte, and
that's a perfect example of that. I was going to go Sexy Star and Rosemary as another good example of non-consent.
Yeah, I wiped that Reed Flair promo from my memory.
Same here. That was just garbage.
It was bad.
It was bad. Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah.
Continuing with the Darby Allin stuff. So, Darby Allin defeats Nick Comoroto in a match that was 90% in commercial.
So obviously they care for the factory.
Yeah, poor caveman got squashed in commercial break. And then QT tried to hit Sting with a diamond cutter. Sting no sells it because fuck your shitty diamond cutter, I guess.
No. I already got a bit for that.
All right, lay it on us.
QT Marshall then saw his opportunity, seeing Sting with his back turned, so he thought he could get in the ring and keep it real by hitting a diamond cutter. But there was only one problem with that. This was motherfucking Sting, and he had taken better diamond cutters before. Sting immediately popped back up and hit him with the mother of all scorpion death drops.
Viewer discretion is advised.
QT Marshall may have thought he was the hot shit, but after the night, he was just shit, because this is what happens when keeping it real
goes wrong. If
Perfect.
you ain't applauding
Perfection.
that, you're a fucking mark.
Love it.
And
love
for
it.
the record, I'm 50-50 on the new Dave Chappelle special. All right?
But that's a topic for a different time.
That's another topic. If you're always wondering, yeah. Do I agree with Dave? No, but I'm not going to, 50-50. Some of you overreacting are marks who are obviously giving Dave a little bit more attention, which is what he wanted. Moving on.
Move on. So yeah, then afterwards, Darby's is walking back to his car, I suppose, in the parking lot, and he accepts MJF's challenge for a match the next week. And then, out of nowhere, out of a stretch Hummer, comes ninjas.
Ninjas! Call the cops!
Either these are the same ninjas that attacked Samoa Joe, or the same Lucha ninjas that were just storming NXT last year.
Cut to Tony Schiavone. It's the fucking Pinnacle. He fucking no sells the thing. Absolute no sells.
He's like, they might be wearing masks, but we know who they are. That's clearly Wardlow giving Darby Allin an F10.
I don't understand where this thinking comes from. I mean, it's obviously they're not the Pinnacle. I mean, the Pinnacle don't wear masks. These guys wear masks, completely different.
All right, then who was it then, Shin?
It was the ninjas who kidnapped Samoa Joe.
It's funny. I've explained this in the last couple of weeks. I've joined a Discord call where we watch the or not Impact, but we watch Dynamite live after someone streams that they have the Fight TV the Fight app feed, so they watch it through that. And we watch it. We have a good time. And we were talking about Samoa Joe in the limo. And we were kind of fucking around in fantasy booking. It's like, what if it's Samoa Joe? And out come those ninjas, and we're just laughing our ass off now.
Someone check on Samoa Joe. They might have gone after him again.
Maybe.
All right, moving
Guts,
on.
that was another one we're thinking. NXT, it's retribution. It's retribution. And I went,
It's retribution.
Holy literal shit.
No, it wasn't retribution, because unlike retribution, these ninjas actually accomplished something.
What are you talking about? Retribution cut the ropes with a chainsaw once.
Big fucking deal. So did Chainsaw Charlie.
So the Nexus, what do you think about it?
All right, let's move on here. CM Punk will not buy Philly cheesesteaks for everyone in the arena. Also, he's facing Daniel Garcia tonight on Rampage.
Which is why we don't have a clip of the week, because I kind of want to move this. And because there's a part of me that's thinking, I want to finish this show. This is not a full speed round show, obviously. This is just going to be a slow show. But there's a part of me that's happy it's a slow show, because I know there's a 50-50 chance of Tony Khan being an absolute fucking bastard and starting the show with Punk versus Garcia while I'm on the goddamn air.
Tony Genghis Khan cares not for your podcast, Matty.
He fucking should. I've been plugging his shit for 2 years now. 2 years plus when you think about it.
He's Tony Genghis Khan. You should know what that means.
That he shows no mercy?
He conquers everything and shows no mercy.
Oh, okay then. Speaking of conquering and showing no mercy, Sammy Guevara defeated Bobby Fish in one hell of a title defense.
Beautiful matchup. Not the greatest. I mean, I don't know. Look. I'm all for Bobby Fish busting that the Forbidden Door.
And
But,
using the Red Dragon theme.
I marked the fuck out to that, by the way. Marked the fuck. I was singing the goddamn song. That's how much I missed it. Just saying.
Also, Bobby Fish is now all elite.
And I'm 50-50 on that, actually. I'm like, we were discussing, okay, all these additions, like, what about the rest of the roster, for God's sakes? Brian Cage is, okay, he's got to have a match against Ricky Starks, but, like, there's a lot of people who are like, hey, what about us? What are we, what the fuck are we, chop fucking liver?
I say put Fish on either Dark or Elevation or Rampage. Not to shortchange him. I love Bobby Fish. It just makes a bit more sense to have him there.
He's definitely not someone I'd see becoming a major star in the promotion.
He's that wily vet that you can legitimize young and up and coming talent.
I think that really he might be a tag team champion one day if they can get Kyle O'Reilly on board. Reform Red Dragon, but aside from that, maybe a TNT title reign in the future, but I don't see much else from him out. He's never going to be world champion as far as I can tell.
Don't do that to Adam Cole.
He's finally rid of Kyle O'Reilly and then just comes right up out of nowhere.
Man, it feels great to be in AEW, baby, especially when I'm away from Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly walks past. Hey, Adam. Hey, Kyle. And
Fuck!
Damn it.
No. It's like, nice to be Adam Cole, baby, and Kyle O'Reilly's not around. Hey, Adam. Hey, Kyle. Cut Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. Fuck.
Somebody.
Oh God! Even better. Oh, I gotta get this now. Even better. Even better. Hey, Adam. Hey, Kyle. Wait a minute.
Kids, would you step outside for a second?
Dear Lord, that's the loudest profanity I've ever heard.
You know what make this even better? If Kyle kept coming back, he comes to AEW, and Britt Baker gets in his face. He's like, "You need to stay the fuck away from my man, because you've been following him for the last 9 years."
Oh God! And right after the segment, you know, Kyle's like all booze, like, "Aw." Tony Schiavone walks in, shot. I know how you feel, bud. I know how you feel. Pats his back. Did I just go too subtle?
No.
Someone who is definitely not subtle is Armed Anderson, who is
good Lord.
burning a bonfire outside of Cody's house, which is an interesting way to get his attention.
And then he just had to burn him harder.
And you know what? If we get more promos of Arn Anderson roasting Cody Rhodes in the next few months, I'm absolutely okay with this. We need more Arn Anderson promos.
Yeah, Armed Anderson was perfect here, and he even burned Cody's tie.
Yep.
Or, you know, is all right, fine, I'll burn my own tie.
You know what Arn should do now to Cody? What Leonard Washington did to that white boy in Chappelle's show.
Oh no!
Just take him in his car and then drop him off in the hood.
Yeah.
What hood? Are you talking about South Central, Houston,
Harlem?
Yes.
Oh, all the above.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. Like, but how am I going to get back? That sounds like a personal problem to me, Cody. I ain't got to worry about it. I got ghetto pass.
I gotta worry about winners. Now, if you'll excuse me, me and Big Shot here are gonna win championships.
and Jake Hader's in the backseat screaming
Championships! Yeah!
God damn it.
Stereo, baby!
Anyways, speaking of championships, one person who's definitely not going to be winning one.
Here comes Enigma. We're about to talk about it.
Actually, no. First, we're talking about Dante Martin, as he called out
that's right. Yeah.
anybody in the locker room to face him, and, well, careful what you wish for.
Malachi Black.
Malachi Black.
And House Black accepts.
Hey, sprayed mist in his face and kicked his head into the 5th row.
Somebody needs to call Con Ed because D-Mar's lights just got put out.
Dante Martin versus Malachi Black ought to be very good.
And one thing that's also good is the new championship that was rumored for the past several weeks, as Tony Schiavone announced the new TBS Championship, which will be decided in a tournament.
It's going to be a tournament that starts a little bit after, for a couple weeks, or in a couple of weeks, and it's going to go all the way to the debut of Dynamite on TBS. And then I asked, and Unboxed Live on the Twitch, for those wondering, on the live feed there, he asked, TBS title, yay or nay? And honestly, yay. Thumbs up on that one. Yes, it smells of the copy paste of it, but honestly, it's equality amongst two divisions.
Then they did more to differentiate this title than WWE would usually do. With WWE, it's literally just color. That's it. With this, we have color and a logo difference.
Yeah.
And I personally, I don't mind the design of the TNT. I like the TNT title design. So, a couple of differences. And the TBS logo, it's the Women's Championship, the women's version, which it's the TV title, which basically means it's the Intercontinental title of equality in a sense. And you could say mid-card all you want, but it's not really. If it's on the same level as the TNT title, then it's not a traditional mid-card title. It's a way to test if the person is ready for the world title. And there are some people who are deserving a world title, the world title reign, who aren't going to get it because you got a storyline going with the world title. You got a hell of a champion right now. So, I'm all for it. Also, put belt on Jade Cargill. Or, Chris Statlander.
I would say put it on a vet.
All right, so one person who could be the champion soon is Serena Deeb, as she defeated Hikaru Shida in a shocking match and turned heel.
Oh my god, I fucking love this match.
We need to contextualize this. So basically, Hikaru Shida, 49 wins. This would have been her 50th. They wanted to treat it the same way Jungle Boy's 50th singles win was treated. So big glass trophy, nice glass trophy thing, classy presentation. Hikaru Shida's coming in, and she gets her shit pushed in by Serena Deeb.
This may not have been the best match. The two of them have technically had better matches against other people, but I loved the storytelling in this match.
Storytelling what trumped it, and the finish was certainly unexpected. And you know what? I said it. My first reaction when I saw the tap out was simply, all right, subversion of the trope. Nice. There's a nice story going here. Even
especially
nicer.
because throughout the match, Deeb just kept on getting more and more desperate and using more and more heel tactics.
She really wanted to spoil the party, and she eventually did.
More so because of two moments for me that really sold it. The first one was when they had that impressive exchange at the beginning. Nice little technical exchange. Shida got up. She was all smiles. She's like, "That was great." Handshake, and instead of if they wanted to go the traditional heel ride, she would have gone for the handshake and then faked it out and kicked her in the breadbasket. But no, Deeb looked at her hand and just slapped the crap out of her. Like, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to win.
A tweener move. It was like not full on babyface. Just, hey, this is not. We're in the code of honors at the beginning of the match, bitch.
Yeah, and the second one came outside when Sheeta tried to go for her sit-down crossbody like she always did. She sat deep down in the chair, was ready to go. Deep got up from the chair, folded up, threw it on the ground, rolled back in the ring, and just told her to get her ass back in the ring.
And the crowd went boo. Much boo.
This whole match was like, it made sense for her heel turn in this because she was being treated like a stepping stone for Sheeta and her 50th win.
And for a former NWA Women's Champion? No. No.
Not just a former NWA World Women's Champion. She's the woman who dethroned Thunder Rosa. Yeah.
So you're not allowed to treat me as a stepping stone.
In this day and age where women turn on each other for petty, superficial reasons, I completely buy Serena Deeb turning like this, because otherwise we would have got Spoonie coming in once again saying, bitches be crazy, and I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yes, this actually makes sense. It's actually character-driven stuffs.
Yeah. And
The
right
thumb
now,
is up. The thumb is up.
And right now, this is on my list for best heel turn of the year, unless Cody does something.
I don't think we have heel turn or face turn, but if it were, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely could. I could buy it. I'd buy that for $1.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, in the main event of the evening, we had the Hangman Page returning and winning the Casino Ladder match to become the new number one contender for the AEW World Title. And Kenny must be seeing a ghost right now.
Cowboy shit! Cowboy shit! Cowboy shit!
No, he must be seeing the ghost of Hangman's horse.
Ah, yes, Hunter Horse Helmsley, may he rest in peace.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what? You know what? They should do that on BTE. Have the horse haunt Kenny. Your Hangman's coming for you, Kenny. He's coming for your belt and your ass, so get them both ready. You're gonna get your shit pushed in, Kenny, by Hangman Page.
And Kenny, and it's pretty clear that Hangman was the most over person in this match. More than Orange Cassidy, more than Pac, more than Moxley.
Hell, Moxley was getting booed a few times when he was going up against Hangman. When has that ever happened since he's joined AEW?
Not often, sir. Not often.
Yeah, but he was still only the second best dressed man in the entirety of AEW in that entire match.
Who was number one?
El Idolo.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Holiday. Rocking the black mask gear as usual.
Yup. And Hangman versus Moxley. Yeah, but you got to do Hangman versus Hangman Page versus Kenny Omega first. Or eventually. I believe that's... unless they confirm something else, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it for Full Gear.
You know what?
Crowd still wants it.
You know what? Before Kenny versus Hangman, I want to see
You want to see what? Oh, no.
give him the rub. Like,
are we back? No, never mind. We're back. Go ahead.
I just want to see Hangman versus Mox so Mox can, like, give him the rub, you know? It's like, I didn't beat you, but go ahead and kick his ass.
Fair. We got a bit of an internet hiccup on my end. That's why Shin cut off there. That's why I said, oh, no. Anyway.
So, yeah, great main event and great way to send the crowd home. To say happy would be an understatement, really.
Absolutely.
Everyone was happy in their head place.
Oh, yeah.
And for our last bit of news tonight, I would like to read this from Retro Soft Studio. We have several updates to share on Retro Mania Wrestling. The update, the arenas, gameplay tweaks, and Xbox achievement list. First up, 2 new arenas, including the BWO ring. We got part 2 of the story mode featuring Johnny Retro.
Ooh.
So yeah, the they somehow were able to keep him in the game, I guess, because of a technicality and whatnot.
Thumbs up there.
Of course, we got the 3 upcoming DLC wrestlers, James Storm, Chris Bay, and Mr. Hughes.
Mr. Hughes.
Yes, an update to the interface so that when you're selecting a wrestler on the screen and they're the NWA champion, a little belt icon will appear next to their name.
It's the little details, and I appreciate that.
Of course, we got the BW Arena, and the new arena is going to be the Koreyuzo Collection Agency. The CCA looks like, not sure exactly to make of this arena. Looks pretty nice in my opinion. I'll share a picture with you guys in the Discord chat right now.
All right, let's take a look.
Let's see what this is here.
Oh, nice.
That is clean. That is clean.
Coralluso, and it's Coralluso, so that's a deep cut right there.
And of course, updates to tag matches. In tag team matches, the tag partner on the ring apron will no longer be able to enter the ring to break up the pin if their health is at 10% or less.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
So all those updates and more will be coming within the next 3 to 4 weeks.
Very nice.
So, yeah, it's going to be some good stuff for Retromania Wrestling. Definitely cannot wait to eventually get this DLC stuff because it's been many months in the working, and I'm sure that the staff working on the game has put in one hell of an effort, especially on the story mode. Can't wait to see what else happens there because last time the story mode was fucking bonkers with all their inside references.
There will be plenty more, I'm sure.
Unless, Shane, you have something you'd like to share with us?
I got a couple of bits of news.
Sure.
All right, hit us with it, baby.
According to a 434 news article, it seems that the aerial assassin, the founder of the Great Empire, Will Ospreay, is heading to MLW.
All right, Tim. By the way, I hear that there's
Not
new...
the landing spot a lot of people were expecting, but a damn good one nonetheless.
Yep.
Also, hear there's a new MLW champion.
Hammerstone's the new heavyweight champion.
Mm-hmm. I saw
Yoshihiro Tajiri apparently is the new middleweight champion.
Saw that too. Good on my boy.
Good. Good for him.
By the way, Hammerstone, enjoy holding the belt while you can because it's only a matter of time before Gino Medina gets that around his waist.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a solid match when it does happen, though.
As JC pointed in the chat, last night's Dark Side of the Ring episode covered none other than Johnny K9.
I'll be watching that as soon as we're done with the Rampage. So soon enough, hopefully.
He was a bit before my time, but a lot of people had a lot of good things to say about him, despite the violent history that he had with biker gangs and such. And also, this one really surprised me. Guess who he is beaten officially?
Hulk Hogan.
Close. Savage.
Bruno Martino.
Macho Man.
I heard Savage, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, according to the story, when he was working in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, Savage was down there. He talked to Jim Cornette. He's like, yeah, I see this Johnny K9 guy. Yeah. This is my last match here. I'm going to go put him over. Yeah.
Same way I did DDP, Dallas Page. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny K9. Yeah. This dog's about to have his day. Yeah. And in my last bit of news, even though I haven't watched it, but I certainly will when I get the time, the WGGP title was on the line tonight as the current champion, CM Punk, defended against an old nemesis from SmackDown, Carlito.
Oh, yes, their last match went over an hour.
Yep.
That must have been an awesome match in Fire Pro.
No, it wasn't Fire Pro. It was like SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah, it was SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. It was a backstage brawl, and I think SVR 09, I think.
We're talking about the current match, though, right?
This match right here was in SVR 08.
Okay.
And it was a 20-minute Iron Man match.
I don't know who won, but I'm going to enjoy the match nonetheless.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I think you're going to get some enjoyment out of it, especially from Johnny's commentary. By the way, I watched the highlights of their Fighting Back stream, and they agreed that if someone donated $2,000, then Evil Uno is going to have to deliver an overdrive, Randy Orton's old finisher, to Johnny Blood.
Ah!
And now they're going to have to do it eventually.
It is written, so it shall eventually pass.
I want to see that happen.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that bit too.
I was
there. I was there for that $2,000. I remember now. Holy fuck! Also, my brain is dying. Fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, I want that to happen on like AEW Dark. I think that'll be the perfect place for it.
That'd be awesome.
Just already in the ring, representing New Legacy Inc., Johnny Blood.
Also, thank you for reminding me. Apparently something happened on this week's episode of Dark that involved the Gun Club.
Oh, yes. They won a match again.
Yeah, but apparently one of the guys in the ring did something that Colton Gunn did not like.
Oh.
I don't know. It looks like a normal match to me. I watched the episode. I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that's because according to Heel Jesse, they cut away from whatever it was from the cameras, and whatever it was, when after Colton Gunn won, he just looked visibly pissed.
Oh.
Like, he just rolled out of the ring, and he just kind of waved off at the guy, and Billy actually tried to talk him into sticking around because he was heading to the locker room, but he looked upset.
That part did look odd where, Gun Club looked like they were celebrating, and Colton wanted to just get out of there for whatever reason.
Yeah, and the big mystery that Jesse was talking about is what exactly did this guy do to piss Colton Gunn off like that? Like, I looked at the match, and I know they cut away, so I can't imagine what he could have done to legitimately get him pissed off.
I know what he said. He said Road Dogg was his favorite wrestler.
Yeah, that would do it.
You know what, Colton? I liked Road Dogg better anyways. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Son, what did he say? You don't want to know, Dad.
You want to murder someone right now? No. Then I won't say it.
He told me Road Dogg should have won King of the Ring.
The bastard!
He mentioned King of the Ring was happening this week, and he said that whoever was going to win it wasn't going to Billy Gunn it.
Like you do.
Oh no, Gut says he could have gotten Evil Uno Preston or press events or Jeff Jarrett's autograph in the event tomorrow, but he's probably not going. That sucks.
No!
This could be some good memories right there.
You could have got Slapnuts' autograph. No!
Well, if we're done with that news, before we get to winners and losers, a quick little note here. This is from John Pollock on Twitter, and it was retweeted by our buddy Zach Gibby McGibbon. Quote, WWE confirmed 2 Canadian dates during the SmackDown broadcast. Wednesday, December 29th at the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Toronto, and Thursday, December 30th at Place Belle in Laval, Quebec. First shows in Canada since February 2020. For those wondering, are you thinking of going? And the answer for you folks, no.
However, if AEW were to go to, say, Ottawa, I think that would be a very high maybe.
If they come to Ottawa, it's a fuck you, I'm going. And I'm definitely going to attempt I'm going to attempt, at the very least, ringside seats.
Yeah, I'm personally already going to the show they're coming to in Norfolk in about a month. Can't wait. It's going to be the show right after Full Gear. So if Hangman wins the title at Full Gear, he's going to have a home state celebration.
Yup. Also, if they do come to Toronto or Montreal, it's a fuck you. I'm taking the day off, and I am going.
Nice old bus ride.
Fuck that. I'm taking the goddamn train.
Oh, there's that as well. Forgot that Canada has some pretty decent transit systems.
Oh God, now I just had a funny thought.
What's that?
What if to troll Kenny Omega, Hangman hires Mark Wahlberg to talk to him like he talks to animals?
What?
It was a skit from Saturday Night Live called Mark Wahlberg Talks to Animals.
Oh. Well, that one went over my head.
He could just go up to Kenny and say, "I'm gonna go talk to Kenny Omega. Hey, Kenny Omega, how's it going? How's being champion?" And Kenny is just completely clueless, and he's like, "So you like video games, huh? What's that about? Huh? That's real nice. Yeah. So take care of yourself. Say hi to
Time
your
for
mother
winners
me.
and losers, boys. Let's do winners and losers.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?"
Shin, I know there's a D cell. Go ahead.
I didn't have a D-cell until tonight. Unfortunately, it has to go to goddamn Tessa Blanchard. You just had to say you're sorry. That's all you had to do, not put it on a fucking shirt. And now you're crapping on the company and the women that are giving you an opportunity when everyone else doesn't want to touch you right now. That's all you had to do. Just say you're sorry. It's not that hard. It's easy to fuck up. It's even worse to keep fucking up. You just say you're sorry. That's all you got to do. But no, you got to turn it into a T-shirt. You don't have nuclear heat in the same way MJF or Dan Lambert have. You just have bad nuclear heat. Really bad nuclear heat.
Also, so much happened this week. Like, they really packed a lot into Dynamite this week. Jesus Christ. I forgot about the Dan Lambert Jericho promo.
Yeah, Dan Lambert. I'm going to get to him, but my other losers have to go to WWE for that goddamn draft. Not a few of them were decent call-ups, like Austin Theory. He had a pretty good call-up, but everything else, I just didn't care for it. Especially Hit Row, because outside of Swerve, none of them are ready for the main roster. Not the little guy whose name I keep forgetting. Not B-Fab, who
Ashanti the Adonis.
Whatever his name is, I don't care. Not B-Fab, because I've only seen her in one match, and she is green as fucking... She is as green as the Hulk's ass.
Oh, shit.
And especially not that Dollar King dumbass. That's his name from now on. Dollar King dumbass. That's who you are.
This is they really do seem like people who are just getting started in developmental.
Guys, are you trying to troll me and cock-blocking me and watching Dan Garcia versus CM Punk? Is that what it is?
No.
Good.
No. So I'm not going to try to cock-block you, so those are my losers.
D-Dub.
Going to give one to Mark Henry for his appearance on Bust Open Radio, where he was defending the abusive culture of the past, saying, people are too soft today. He was basically saying, they need
by the
to
way,
bring back hazing.
that's both Henry and Bully Ray, by the way.
Yep, Henry and
Gotta
Bully
throw
Ray.
that one in there.
Yep, where they're like, oh, we need to bring back hazing. That'll toughen people up.
See, I didn't put him in my loser list because at this point they're just asking for attention, and me putting on my loser list would be giving them that attention.
True enough.
Hey, those veterans are right in certain cases. In the locker room bullying, that's a big old fuck you.
Yeah, especially all the shit, considering all the shit Mark Henry went to. The guy literally ate a shit sandwich. Literally.
Yeah, anyway.
I know, now way to really transition out of that, so good luck, Matty.
Oh, speaking of fuck you, Tessa Blanchard. My fuck you button, Tessa Blanchard. This is your last chance, Saloon. I'll just say it right now. You fuck up in WoW, you are done. You are done, and you do not have any.
Anywhere else to go, because WWE don't want her, AEW don't want her, Impact probably don't want her, ROH probably don't want her.
Pretty much. For the other losers, WWE, for obvious reasons. NXT.
Oh, shit, they're doing it.
What?
They're kicking things off with CM Punk versus Garcia.
Oh, son of a bitch.
The mad bastards. I have the stream on my phone. I fucking knew it. Tony Khan's a loser for that. Anyway, I'm only kidding. Women of Wrestling, NXT, because their median age is, they're trying to get get younger audience, and right now their median age 63.
I thought it was 62.
60 in the 60s is what I'm trying to say. Is what I'm trying to say. Let's do winners quickly.
AEW Dynamite for everything they've been doing, from that awesome 8-man tag to Dan Lambert and Chris Jericho's promo to the Ninjas attacking Darby Allin to the return of cowboy shit to AEW.
And yeah, it was 62. I just double checked it. It is 62, by the way.
And whatever else you say is a winner, because I'm trying to help Matty watch this match.
I have it on my phone. I got the pyro because there's a bit of a delay on my stream, but yeah. D-Dub, your winners.
I'll give mine to 2.0 just for consistently being on television and still being BT World Champion and trying to set up their own rankings, trying to make things work. Set up the rules. They need rules. Who makes the rules?
Shit, they are opening with the main event. They even got Mark Henry saying it's the main event.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a dick. Anyway, for me, AEW, for obvious reasons. The Simpsons, because they used Shane McMahon's theme song in the opening of their episode last week, and I thought I got a chuckle out of it, to be honest. So I'll give them a winner for that. And Dan Lambert. I have no
idea what the fuck that was all about.
What?
I have no idea what the fuck that was all about. I was just on Twitter like, is this legit?
They literally just used Shane McMahon's "Here Comes the Money" because the seniors were getting their monthly check.
Oh, CM Punk's wearing the long boys.
Ooh, so long shorts. Fair enough. Dan Lambert's another winner. It's not easy to cut a promo as a heel. It's even harder when the crowd is when you're very effective and the crowd just wants to be because you're a fucking heel. So we're keeping it simple. Dan Lambert pushed through the boos and all of the boos to finish his promo. He didn't stop. He just ranted away, and honestly, a much less experienced promo artist would have choked in that situation. So, kudos. Quick plugs, boys, while the entrances are going on.
Simple enough, Maxacorn and YouTube, all the Warm Horde videos, even though I took a week off. But tomorrow I will be posting part 4 of the Adventures of Takeo and Far Runner as our triumphant duo return to the town after another failed attempt to enter the Forbidden Fortress and find the missing cache of Darkstone. And also October reading a Shadow over Innsmouth by Mr. H.P.
All right. T-Dub?
Well, got a new video up on my YouTube channel. Recently did Silent Hill Homecoming review, and this Sunday, season finale, going to be comparing Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, seeing what works in which game and which doesn't. So be sure to check that out this Sunday. Once I start making new videos, they'll be put up on my Patreon, patreon.com/TWKReviews, before anywhere else.
And of course, you can follow us on Twitter at MattyJ316, at GWK Official, at Shintigercurl. I am on TikTok at MattyJWC. Questions and comments, you can send them at the Wrestle-Cast at gmail.com. Patreon.com/TWKReviews. PayPal.me/MattyJ316. Donations are optional, but always welcome. We're done here, and CM Punk's in the ring, and I don't want to miss Red Death Danny Garcia getting his shine against CM Punk. So I'm going to say, on behalf of everybody, including Shintigercurl,
Kenny, you're going to get your fucking head kicked in.
And TWK.
On Wednesday, what did you see? The Cowboy winning in A-Dub. I have no idea what the next words will be, so I'll just say bye-bye. Whoa, it's time to close up the Wrestle-Cast.
My name's Matty, reminding you that professional wrestling supports your independent promotion as soon as possible. Watch Rampage now. I know you're watching it now. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Hey man, did you find everything good today?
I think so. We should probably do this in a hurry because I'm going to get cold feet. I've never bought expensive shoes before in my life, so.
It's first time for everything, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so your total is going to be $1848.75.
Ah!
You can do it.
All right. Okay.
All right, you're all set?
It's crazy. There's a pair of shoes over there for $40,000.
Yes, there was. That's correct.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?